Hello. The game is yet another Zombie Survivor. This is a new game. Semi-new. I think it's like 2 months old. New to me. I've never even heard about it before. I was just searching around and I found it like I do with a lot of these games. And it looked like another good one to the genre that, if you're familiar with my channel, I love it. I'm just adjusting the sound here a little bit. I'm trying to do this live stream just out of time saving. So usually if I make a video, then I gotta edit it, then I gotta upload it, and the editing and the uploading, it takes much longer than the actual making of it. So live streaming is like the shorter, lazy version of it. I don't even know if this is working. Let me check on my phone and see if YouTube is even streaming this. No, I don't want that video. Let's see. Oh, I think I got a notification. Alright, it looks like it's streaming. Let me go into the video. There we go. It's streaming. So, I doubt anybody's actually watching this, but I'm going to try to do this to just, you know, save me some editing, I think. I don't have a lot of time right now for editing and stuff. So anyway, this game, so on to the game, enough about the stream. Caught my eye because it has decent graphics. It's your standard thing where you get points and you can train up some abilities. I've played 3 games so far. I think 3 games, maybe 4. I made a video last night when I was super tired, but I was thinking I still have to edit it and all that. I'm not going to be able to put it out for days, so let me try live streaming. So basically, it's a little more realistic in the graphics. And I like it's like, you know, humans versus zombies kind of thing. So you start with these 3 guys, you unlock her. Who you pick as a leader, you can level them up. That's what these 3 notches are for. Just a little explanation. And when you level them up, you unlock different weapons. So I first started with engineer, and then that's where I realized, oops, don't want to do that yet. And then that's where I realized you unlock their different tiers. But see, you gotta have them as the leader and kill X amount of zombies. I think it's 5,000, so I've killed 5 on him, 5 on him, 5 on him as the leader. What's that, a turret? It looks like a turret. That would be nice. Who do I want to lead? Who do I want to work on? I really like the way the engineer looks. The tank seems pretty powerful. I think this guy's the sleeper. I think he's going to be the most powerful in the end. I guess I should unlock her. Unlock her extra abilities, I guess. I really don't like her so far. She just seems lackluster, I guess. Modes. Your normal mode. Oh, sorry. Oop. Did not want to start it. Let me go back. I want to explain the modes. This is where live streaming shows what a mess everything is. That would be edited out, or I'd restart the video because something like that usually. So where was that? Start. I'm going to pick her, and then you pick your thing, which I haven't unlocked anything. And then you have moods. This is your standard mood where you try to survive for 20 minutes. This is your infinity mood, and then this is a hardcore mode, which they're not unlocked. I'm not sure. Get ready for a much tougher challenge. Runs last for up to 10 minutes. So it's half the time, but I don't know. I guess it's harder. So, but just starting on normal mode for now. Let's do it. Hopefully the sound is good. I haven't done a sound test yet. Let me keep this down so you don't get a lot of reverb because I'm not using headphones. So leader just starts out first, right? So she's the first person. So as you can see, the graphics are... Oh, you know what? She's not auto-aiming. Oh, I definitely don't like her. What's going on? Why is she not auto-aiming? Did I press something to take off auto-aim? Yes, I did. R, when I was setting up the live stream. The GeForce live streaming thing connecting to YouTube is horrible. It works great on Twitch, but I don't really stream on Twitch. Maybe I should. But it allowed my key presses to go through while I was setting it up. So I must have hit R. So R, as we just discovered, turns on and off auto-aim. Which I like auto-aim. I think that's kind of, for me, that's a feature of these games, you know? You're not worried about actually having to do the aiming yourself. What else is there? TY. So it looks like just WASD. That's it. And R for auto aim. Doesn't seem like anything else does anything. Pretty slow, right? Graphics are cool. I like their little glowy red eyes when they're in the dark. You know? And then it disappears when they're in the light. I like that. But one of the things, that's what drew me to this game. Okay, so it's another survival game. Let's see. So you have set abilities for each character. Each character brings their own abilities plus their primary weapon. So the bow is the primary. I always upgrade primary first whenever I have a choice, because they upgrade to a more powerful weapon, and they tend to be the highest damage doers from what I've seen so far. So I always, while it's good to have 1 point in all abilities, because it's not like you have to pick, it's not like Zombie Survivor or Vampire Survivor where you have to pick and choose which abilities, and some will get left out. You can buy all the abilities in this game. You can't upgrade them all. Probably not enough time to do that, but just by putting 1 point in each, you're not really hindering yourself. You could have all the abilities going. It's just how far do you want to upgrade them. XP modifier. Oh, Lifesteal I think is awesome, but a 10% XP modifier from the jump is also awesome. I usually always take Lifesteal. That's my main healing source. Let's go with XP modifier. I'm probably going to regret that. I probably won't see another Lifesteal for a while. Let me check the sound on this. It doesn't sound right. Did I mess up the sound? No, everything's good. Just not a lot going on. So the green ones are to pick your next... You can have 3 people on your team, so it's to pick your next team members. Ooh, I love Engineer. Tank is awesome. Let's go Engineer just because he's... I want to show you he's the graphics. You know, I love electricity graphics, but he's got his little taser. Turns into a more like a chain lightning. Turns into a Tesla, which is more like a chain lightning instead of just hitting one target. And then it turns into like this massive laser beam, which is cool. So I'm just gonna keep. My goal is just I'm gonna upgrade the primary weapons of these two, and then if there's no primary weapon, I'm gonna start selecting these other abilities. It's kind of how I'm gonna roll my build. The gameplay gets really fun. The sound effects are good. I think the only thing this thing lacks versus like Vampire Survivor is the build custom ability. So in there, your main weapon doesn't matter as much, and your other abilities that you pick, how you build them out, kind of really matters. So there's my taser. And that's one thing I really like about Vampire Survivor. It allows you to do builds. Like, here's my garlic build. Here's my Holy Bible Pigeon build, or whatever. No Survivor game that I've seen lets you kind of really do that, except for that other one I was playing. I did a lot of videos for. It does allow you to do that a little bit. The Diablo-esque one, I forget its name now. But even that one was more limited than what I was hoping. But I think where this game excels is just the graphics and the sound effects. And the, just the style of it is nice. I'll tell you, I'm an older dude, so I gamed in the 80s on arcade games, pumping quarters into them. Man, I wish I would have... I wish I would have developed this game back then. Hold that thought. So, Electrocution, Tesla... Oh, I upgraded his main weapon already to Tesla, so now you'll get the Chain Lightning. See how it's kind of like jumps to a couple extra targets. Makes it a little more AoE. But yeah, like I was saying, a game like this in an arcade... Like, I'm thinking like Gauntlet back in the day was awesome. It was 4-player, and each player could pump their own quarters into that game. That game was a money maker. And it was awesome. And it reminded me of this with the little characters. So you could do a game like that, but have this type of style, where you're selecting abilities. That would have been the best arcade game genre ever if it came out in the 80s. That would have been a money maker. I just keep getting the main weapon abilities, so that's why I just keep pumping them. Anyway, I do wish the sounds for these arrows that pop up were a little bit louder, because I just constantly... I'm focused here all the time and not around the edges of the screen to see them. get some iframes. Invincibility is when you get hit. It just gives you invincibility for a little longer. Invincibility frame, people call them. I think it's a programming thing. Like how many video frames you're invincible for after hit. I've never chose Liberate to get more money. I've always picked these things. So what do I want? I got the bow person. Damn, I really want the tank. But I'd really like to see what his new abilities are. And for the, you know what? And he's a little more spectacular with his cool helicopter ability, which isn't that great, but it looks cool. So for the video, I'm gonna go SWAT, just because he is cool with his little gun. And I just unlocked his second tier upgrade, so I'd like to try to pump that up and see what that is. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna skip her upgrades because her bow is, and I'm gonna primary. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Tesla all the way up to laser, so you guys can see what laser is, and then I'm gonna pump his. That'll be my primary options for when I level up, just for the video's sake. Yeah, so here's laser already. Now, last night I was so tired doing. I did a video. I was so tired. I should have did the video. I was probably slurring my words. I don't think we can go any higher on his laser. So we're just making it more powerful. So let me work on his pistol. Let me get helicopter strike going. I want you guys to see this because this is a pretty cool looking ability, even though not very effective. Here comes the helicopter strike. You can just like run with it and mow him down. I love that. I like getting the boss into it and just like having the boss chase you and the helicopter's like mowing them down. It's funny. But yeah, so the laser beam. Oh my, last night. See how bright it is? It looks awesome. I love it. I love the laser graphics in this game. It looks cool. But it's so bright. You know how when you get tired and somebody like, and you're laying down, if you shine like a light in your eye or a flashlight or something or a bright light above you or within your field of vision, it kind of makes your eyes want to close and water. That's what this laser beam was doing to me last night. I was so tired. I'm not going to do magnet range because those little U's things, the U symbol that sucks everything in, they drop enough where I feel like I don't really care about the magnet range. I don't really care about a 3-second boost after I beat a boss. Like, I wouldn't mind a 3-second boost while I was fighting a boss. Towards the end, though, that'll be nice because there's nothing but bosses, but I'll go with straight damage. Electrocution, Eagle Eye, that's actually nice because not a lot gives you critical hit chance in here. But let's get the electrocution going. That's just like electrical pulse that comes out of them. Let's get the arrow rain. Oh, not laser. Yeah, let's get the arrow rain going just so we have that. There comes the helicopter. That was electrical pulse, and there's the arrow rain. All coming down. I really hope the audio is okay on this. It's live stream, so I can't really test it. Wow, that laser is so bright. It's still messing with my eyes. It's not making me fall asleep, though. It's just, like, very bright. I guess my room's probably too dark. Let's get the turret going. I'm just getting the visuals for you guys so you can see the different abilities. Turret just kind of plops down and does, like, a little boom, boom. But it's nice. It gives you, like, a little fortified position to hide behind, you know? You can kind of rotate around it. Oh, they're coming from that way? I'll get behind it this way kind of thing. Which is very helpful later on when there's lots of hordes running around. And this is also helpful when you're trying to clear a path. Helicopter. But it doesn't, I don't think it does a lot of damage. How long has that arrow been down there for? Because I just seen it now. I wish it made a louder sound. Much more noticeable. Alright, I need a coffee, so let me just take a sippy here. Alright, so grenade trail just tosses a grenade. You can barely notice it. You'll just see an explosion every once in a while. Sometimes it's even like off screen. Kind of weird, so I'm not big on that one. I wouldn't mind it if it dropped like under your feet while whenever you moved, it would drop, and then it would explode kind of behind you. But I don't know. All right, let's get Eagle Eye going for some crit chance. Let's get his pistol upgraded so we can see what that is. Dodge or reload? Let's go with dodge. Defenses. I feel like everything is about increased power Whoa! Didn't even notice that boss coming at me. Everything's about increased damage and, you know, ability power-ups anyway. So I try to take some defenses while I can. Alright, next one he'll upgrade to the SMG, which, I don't know, I didn't feel like it was a huge power upgrade, but it was okay. It, you know, looking at the damage statistics afterwards, it looked like it did okay. Get that heart so I don't die. Because my mind isn't as focused on this game when I'm making videos or streaming. I always do worse because part of my mind is getting reserved for conversation. And being distracted by talking and telling stories and remembering things instead of just zoning out and getting into the zone. Which is as an old school gamer, like, isn't that one of the things you enjoy? That do any of you get that pure focus that you get into, where your mind clears of all the problems of the world and you're focused only on the game, and it almost like your mind just hones in on it naturally and you block everything else out and then you start doing really good. We used to call that the zone back in the day. You get into the zone and that's when you did your best. Picking up money gives you 3-second 100% magnet boost. Don't really care. Let's go with XP. Yeah, I like getting into the zone on games. Alright, so now he's got the SMG. I do like the concept of having a team, though, and what team you choose, that's the abilities that you get. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have that build variety. Like, as I unlock more characters and as they develop this game, and put more characters into the game, that's going to be where a lot of your customization comes. There's a boss over there shooting things at me. I'm all about bumping up the main weapons, so I'll pick that, get that laser going. I want to get that second level, that third level of upgrade for him. I haven't seen it yet. I think it's I don't know what it is, a machine gun or something, I don't know. Definitely like that bright laser. Oh my goodness, that thing is so bright. Which is weird because it's no brighter than how bright the monitor can be. It's just the contrast of dark to bright pixels. Looks awesome. I love anything like that. Like in games, like in Diablo 4, right? I want to play Electric Wizard. I want to play a Chain Lightning Wizard. Not because they're powerful, because I like the way it looks. I always did like the way anything lightning looks. World of Warcraft, lightning abilities on shamans, or, you know, just whatever. You know what I mean? Anything that has lightning, I'm always drawn to. Unfortunately, it's always weak, because the type of abilities, chain lightning and stuff like that, tend to be overpowered, so developers always nerf them into nothingness. Unfortunately, so you never actually play them when you're playing to be effective. Speaking of Diablo 4, does anybody still play that? I had to take a break. I just, you know, I was just like forcing myself to log in and do runs, and it's not because I wanted to, or it was engaging, or I wanted to improve my gear, or, you know, progress. I didn't have the drive, the drivers that usually drive me just weren't there. I think it needs more engagement. There's no economy there's no real reason to group up with people. You know, it's more of a bother to group up with people than it is to help a lot of the times, and it's just and there's no real great way of doing it. So, not to rag on Diablo 4, but man, they really dropped the ball on that. They had all the opportunity in the world, and unfortunately, you know, that's corporate environment. That's just corporate environment. That's the way it works. It's a hit. It could be a big hindrance if nobody's in control. Oh, I'm gonna die! No! Alright, I'm not. That's not it. I'm doing more than that. Stream shall continue. I didn't even get to see what his ability was. I want to see what his ability. I don't even think I unlocked the Huntress. The whole reason. Yeah, I only got I got halfway through it. So no, not acceptable. All right, so let's look. So bow, very crappy. Arrow rain, crappy. Of course, it's on level 1, so it's going to be crappy. So this is my taser was 165 DPS. My Tesla was 381, and then the laser jumped up to 558. So that's good. So you could say 246. 246 is usually the ranking, is how I kind of look at it. So pistol, 2 might be a stretch, but 2, 4, and then his next weapon would probably be 6. So the weapons feel balanced, even though they, like, as far as DPS, they seem to be pretty balanced. I think this developer is going through and tweaking them and making sure nothing's crazy out of whack that puts it so far above everything else. And keep in mind, when you upgrade these, if you upgrade these fast, the DPS is going to be higher because they're going to get more powerful faster, right? So keep that in mind too. But overall damage, 6841. But when you look at the overall damage, even though the DPS is, I don't understand that. How could the damage be high? I got it late, maybe. I don't know. Let's play another game. Oh, I got my... Wait, I thought I already had them unlocked. Assault rifle and the sniper rifle, I thought they had them unlocked already. Alright, so how this works is you have to have 10 points in each row. So 10, 20... Wait, that's not making sense. Oh, this one was free. 10, 20, 30. Right? Now, points, at first I thought it was points. It's not. It's the blocks. You have to have 10 blocks. And each block costs progressively more when you buy it. So they're at 3. That one's at 4. That one's at 5. And just the starting one here is at 4. So, I have 1s here, so now I got to buy the next one, 4. Oops, so it's 3, 4, next one's 5. So once I get that last block, once I have 4 points to put into it, it'll unlock this row. And then they start costing 4. So basically what I'm doing is putting the minimum in each to unlock the rows, and then I'll go from there. It's kind of my game plan. Alright, what's that? What's this mean? It just means I got 3 points. Alright. So yeah, I still haven't unlocked her, so I gotta use her again. So I'm trying to unlock her. I don't like that I can't select if my mouse over it, it goes away. I'm trying to get these unlocked for her. So let's start with Huntress as the leader. And Isolated City again. Coffee break. Hold on. I want to check the stream. I just want to make sure everything's okay. It says live chat. What's that mean? It's streaming. So I doubt anybody's actually watching this, but I'm going to try to do Why is it streaming in the beginning? Oh, no, I got an ad. Sorry, guys, about the ads. Yeah, YouTube's taking control of the ads. They just sent me a notice saying long format videos, which I do a lot. They're not even going to give us the option, I think. I don't know. Of where we do things. All right, let me play. I'll check that in a second. All right, what is this? Why do I have Oliver Anthony reading Religion to me? Is that what he's doing? He's being a preacher online now? What the heck? It went off my stream to that. Alright, here we go. Let me just make sure the audio is coming through okay. Listen, you can hear me. You can hear the delay. Okay. You can hear me. You can hear the delay. That does sound bad. That sounds actually pretty good. I think the audio is good. I didn't even check if anybody's even watching. Let me see. I'm gonna get killed messing with my stream. Who's watching? Anybody? One watched me. Nobody's watching my stream. Nobody loves me. Ah! Anyway, I'm actually fine with that. I'm not streaming for stream watchers. I'm streaming to, just to reiterate, try to save myself some time with editing. I hate that. It sounds so lazy, but it's, you guys don't understand if you don't make videos. I have to edit. So let's say I make an hour-long video. I have to go through that full hour-long video, make sure there's nothing that needs to be cut. So you're basically rewatching it. So that's an hour just right there to rewatch it. And then the editing to go into it, even if you're super fast, I mean, that's going to be 30 minutes. You know, I'm not super fast. I'm not a video editor, but I don't know what Potato does, by the way. I picked it before. I have no idea what it does. It's got to be some kind of special, like if you get 10 potatoes, something happens. Potato. Poyato? Potato. Okay, potato. Oh my god. I don't even know what armor does. I mean, I know what it does, but I don't know how much. Let's go armor. Glass of milk. I don't know, like, how effective armor is in this game. SOS detected, so that's a good sign. I mean, it's a little light when things are going crazy and there's explosions happening everywhere, and you're not going to hear that very well. But at least it gives a better alert than the orange or yellow crates do. Oh, what was I saying? It was, yeah, YouTube sent out a thing. I didn't really read it because I was like, whatever, I don't care. I'm going to pick SWAT first just so I can start working on him. Yeah, I didn't really read it well, but they're basically like, you know, per our test, people that have these type of ads disabled, which I disable certain types of ads, I feel like they don't bring a lot, and I feel like they're bothersome to viewers. You know, like, it's my personal preference, right? Like, they bother me. Like, when does the ad start? An ad starting before you even watch my video, I don't like them. I don't think you should be hit with an ad. This is my personal opinion. I don't think I should be hit with an ad before I even see the video and see if it's something I want to watch. Like, bring the viewer in and let them get hooked first, right? Let them see if it's even a video they want to spend their time on before you bombard them with an ad. If you want to do that, make it 30 seconds after a video starts, you're gonna get hit with an ad. Like, at least bring them in first. That's like, just from a viewer standpoint, that's bad business. Hit somebody with an ad, like, they got to pay first before they get to sample the product. No. Let them come in, see the video, see if it's something they're even interested in. Maybe they don't want to see it. Maybe they just want to skip on. Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. I want to move on to the next thing. Nope, they're going to hit you with an ad before you even get to see what it is. Like, that kind of stuff. I think they call them pre-rolled ads. I don't like to put them in there. I don't like non-skippable ads, even though they're probably great for revenue. Because, you know, at least not in the beginning. Maybe if it's an hour-long video and you're 10 minutes in, fine. Non-skippable ad. You know, you watch 10 minutes, do it. But anyway, so they allow us to select that, to have some control. And I've always felt like, even though they allow us to do that, they take a lot of, they do it anyway. Like, if I say no pre-rolls, they'll still put some in on their own here and there. They have full control over it. I always felt like it was Yeah, we understand that's what you want, but we're not always going to give you what you want. We're going to do what we want anyway, whatever makes us money. Anyway, they sent a letter out saying, like, you know, we've done tests, and, you know, people who opted out of these had this results, and people who had them in had this result. There's the SMG finally. We didn't get that upgraded. So, and you know, it was more successful by 5% or whatever, right? So it's like, okay, but I don't care if it's more successful. I don't care if I make 5% more money. I don't want that on my channel. That's, you know, I don't like that, taking that control away to make 5% more money. But they basically were like specifically on long format content, which I think they're trying to mess with long format content. They like that short ADD TikTok type, you know, YouTube shorts. And don't get me wrong, I like them too. I'll sit there, especially when I'm late at night and brain dead, and I just want to sit there and watch YouTube for 20 minutes. Sometimes I'll just flip through the shorts. Ha ha ha, that's funny. Ha ha ha. That's the one that got me recently was the lady that pukes. Not pukes, gags. I don't know if you ever seen her. I don't think I laughed so hard probably for 10 minutes straight. I was cramping up. It's just a lady who has a very easy gag reflex, and her husband, who has a big, friendly, goofy voice, is always like, you know, trying to get her to gag by going, huh? Yeah. He just does that, and she like starts gagging, and she's super cute, and she's a good sport about it, and it just, the whole thing, oh my god, that made me laugh so hard. But that's great. That's what shorts are for, right? That kind of content. So I like shorts, I get it, but like it seems like they just really are chasing after that dragon, you know? And I guess they make a lot of money from it. I don't know. Just flipping through quick content. What we used to call Vines. And even then, I remember thinking Vines was stupid. That's just like, that's a stupid name. Vines. That was the new thing. That's how old I am. That's how long I've been around on the internet. I remember when people would start calling like quick clips, back before they were called memes. They were calling them Vines. I was just like, Vines. So maybe I took Engineer, and you seen the laser last time. Even though I love the Engineer, I'll go with Tank so you can see that this time. Because the whole point of this video, people who haven't seen this game want to see the gameplay. So sorry if you want to see the gameplay and not hear me ramble. Unfortunately, hey, again, like, what people want is shown in views and stuff. So when I do no commentary gameplay, it doesn't do well. It doesn't do well at all, like terrible. Versus me sitting here, you know, just talking about whatever or nothing or a game. Does a lot better. So almost kind of like a podcast with nobody else on it. Maybe I should do that. I should start I don't have time for anything. Guys, I need 100,000 subscribers so I can quit my day job and start doing this. If that's what y'all want, I'll be happy to do it. All right, so I got so it branches, right? So when you get your second upgrade, when you go into your third, you branch. You can pick either or. So I can either go sniper rifle or I can go assault rifle. I kind of feel like sniper rifle would be good not for auto aim. So let's look at this. 2 shots, reload. He's got a 2.2 fire rate. So he's got super low fire rate for some damage. This does way more damage. If I'm just doing the math here. So let's say what is that, 35%? Is that 40% under or 30? It's like 30 to 40% under. I'm not going to do the math in my head as far as damage. However, the fire rate is not 60% higher. The fire rate is 2,468 quadruple. So while the damage is a little more than half, the fire rate is quadruple. The magazine size is way more, 24 versus 2. So it's like 12 times higher. The reload time is roughly the same. So you're talking 12 times higher reload, or magazine size. A 2,468 a 3 times higher, a 3-fold fire rate, and you only lose 60% of the damage. So this is definitely what I'm going with that anyway. Yeah, get him! Get some! Get some! Sorry. Horrible scene in the movie, by the way. But great saying. Get some! Get some! Get some! I don't know if you guys ever see Full Metal Jacket. If you haven't, watch it. Great movie. Horrible, horrible, horrible scene. But man, that is just a great, great saying. For like shooting a gun and killing things. Fire rate. I love movement speed. That seems good. Instant reload when you take damage, but that could also be bad because you could have an almost full clip. You could have an almost full clip and go do, and then you get hit, and then that pauses your damage for 1.5 seconds while everybody reloads. So that I see that as having a huge negative, but I do like movement speed, so I'll take that. Liking the assault rifle there. Dodge chance. I guess I'll go with that. So I was thinking, just me thinking, eagle eye. I was thinking instead of having a little green symbol of a person here, have like little outposts in each corner or something where like they're at a door and you got to come up and save them. It just makes more sense than somebody who's like in the middle of a field of exploding zombies. And then you can put them in each 4 corners. That way you could, like, you can't like camp in this one, right? You can't just like sit here and wait for this one to spawn because it'll spawn in one farthest away from you or something like that. It's kind of probably how I would have programmed it. The chests in the middle are fine. There's the little U, which I don't know what U means. Get my shotgun up. His shotgun's pretty nice, pretty powerful. Crit damage? I got some pretty good chance. I got 20% chance going. I'll go with iframe is actually pretty valuable, I think. Because when you're getting hit, sometimes like you get into a mess, you'll get hit 2 or 3 times. If you have that invincibility up for when you take damage, you can kind of get yourself out of it before you take another hit. Alright, I'm going to try to get some coffee here while it's a little slow. Oh, wow, I haven't even gotten a saw blade yet. That's the first saw blade. Ooh, or upgrade my assault rifle. Yeah, so this is the 3rd, so I can't go anymore. I'll get the saw blade. I do like the saw blades. I feel like they're worth it to have the Bibles flying around you. Good old Bibles. I do like the implementation of this Bible, even though it's kind of ripping off Vampire Survivor a little bit like they all do. I think the Bible and garlic are kind of staples in the genre now. But I do like this implementation of it, even though, you know, it's a ripoff. Having a drone with a saw flying around you for a soldier is pretty cool. Alright, just noticed that arrow. I don't know how long that's been there for. Oh, I need some regen. I don't have any regen. I don't have any life on hit. This is probably going to be a short run without those two things keeping me up. And I guess when you're low, it gives you this. Even though I need that right now, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk the biscuit and go with more iframes. Did I just... Oh, that was the boss. I'm like, did I just hear somebody scream? More crit chance. I don't like the bow lady. And I don't think I've ever upgraded her bow, actually. Oh, yeah, I think I actually have. It just shoots twice or something stupid. I don't like the bow girl much. Graphically, she's just not that appealing or cool. But I do like... So that's her upgrade right there, multi-shot. Instead of firing one, you fire two. Like, it's just not graphically appealing. Let's get the shotgun up first. But I do like the fact that she gives you crit, because without her, I would not have 24 critical chance. And you might say 24% chance isn't a lot, but you see all that crit damage flying around me? I need some sustain. Let's get that shotgun up. I need some sustain. I need some regen or some life on hit, preferably life on hit. Weapon crit chance. Getting that crit up. Oh, boss just whacked me. Damn it. Oh no, I'm going down now. I got whacked by the boss and that heart over here. Unlock the medic. Nice. I don't know what I needed for that, but that'll help me stay alive. So maybe the stream will go longer because maybe we'll play the medic next. Well, at least I'll get all my videos done for this game in one video. I don't have to make 10 videos. But I'll see how the streaming goes. The problem with streaming is I think the algorithm doesn't treat it the same as if I... Oh, well, guess we're going to play the medic. I don't think the algorithm treats it the same as if I made a video, edited and uploaded. I think the algorithm pushes that and it does better. I think these streams... like for whatever reason, because I'm not keywording them now or whatever, or they're just treated differently. Which is probably why Twitch is better for streaming than YouTube, but whatever. So, wow, yeah, look at that assault rifle. But again, right, so 2, 4, 6. There's a little variance there, but that's the pattern I'm seeing, so... It just doubles the damage, 200, 400, or that wouldn't be damage, that would be 800, so it's like 2, 4, 6. And, well, yeah, look at that. I started with her. Just look how awful that is. Even though I didn't put any points into it, it's all like low end, but... Wow, he's actually pretty good DPS. When you focus on getting his main weapon up. Alright, let's look at the points. Unlocked medic. I need a point into that. And a point into that. Oh, don't have enough. What is that? Oh, allows you to reroll. You can banish. I don't really want to banish much of anything in this game. Alright, so let's start. Wait, let's start with the medic. Alright, let's go back. I want to see what she has. She has like potions. Some share rumors she worked for a company that is accused of causing the virus. She's working for Pfizer. When she fights out of the goodness of her heart. You know, I didn't even read the storylines for any of these. In search of her daughter, she begins her hunt. I like that. That's cool. The undead are no different than our normal prey. He's big. He's pissed. Good thing he's on your side. Potato. Maybe potato gives you batteries or power. Alright, let's try the medic as the leader. Did I unlock Huntress? I did not unlock her. I missed it by 189 zombies. Whatever. We're gonna give the medic some love. Let's go. Let's see what the medic does. Little pew pew pew. That's not bad. That's not bad. Pew, 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 pew. What kind of gun would that be? Like a... What was that? P90 it reminds me of? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm not somebody who knows a lot about all different kinds of guns. I know. Get yourself a shotgun for home protection, a rifle for hunting, and a pistol for close quarter combat and ease of carry. That's what I know about guns. Transplantology. Oh yeah, she's my lifesteal girl. Lifesteal chance 10% plus 5 value. Oh my goodness. Her handgun goes up. Health regen. That's it. She's my sustain. She'll always be part of my team. She is my sustain. Boom. 10% on level 1. She is OP. She is OP and she's gonna be an absolute must for any team. So it's gonna be her, engineer, and somebody else. Ooh, I'm liking this already. I'm just unlocking these characters and you can make different builds with them. Field surgery. Put years of training, help you and your teammates. Oh, that's the other one. That's my lifesteal chance. Oh, wait. Oh, plus 10%. Oh, so I only have 1% lifesteal. But it gives me... Okay, so when I get 3%, that's going to bump that up by 10%. Okay, so that's not as OP as I thought. I thought that was lifesteal chance. Wait. Oh, because I have 0 lifesteal right now. I don't know what that means. Does that mean 10% if I get a lifesteal of 3%, right? Does this give me 10% of 3%? So 0.3%? Or I thought it gave me 10% lifesteal. I'm only at 1 right now. So I don't know what's up with that. So if that's the case, let me just get her guns up. Yeah, I thought that was straight 10% lifesteal. I was like, oh, that's going to allow you to do, like, to be so invulnerable. It's going to take a lot to kill you. So that'll allow you to just pump everything into damage. More damage, more life. Alright, let's go get this ability down here. Might as well put 1 point in everything, right? Get a little regen. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, there's my SOS. Fire rate, movement speed. Yeah, let's go with that. Go ahead and grab that now. Not that there's a lot to grab hold of. So who should I get? Engineer. I kind of almost want to get the. Let's see who it offers me first. Definitely not Huntress. Nope, nope, nope. Although her crit is nice, I don't like. But I was thinking swap because she has a pistol and he has a pistol, so it's like two dudes with pistols. I like starting with SWAT because it's just the way his pistol sounds and feels. You know, he's just like tap tap tap. Like it's a cool start, I think. But this is nice. That's way more than the abilities give you. So that's a nice. Oh, it's a +5. Okay. Yeah, so I have 0 life steal chance. Alright, let's get the helicopter strike going just to have it. Even though it's loud and bothersome and doesn't do a lot of damage, it's still, I think it's cool looking. Does clear a path though. But his pistol is what we got to work on. We need some kind of decent weapon. So what do you think, the tank or the engineer? See, if this is Twitch, you could do like a little stupid vote thing, right? Hey, all my 2 viewers, vote for tank or engineer. And I'm sorry if there's anybody watching right now and you're making comments and talking to me. I can't see it. I don't have an overlay. What you see is what I see. I can't really like tab out or anything. I could probably have it up on my phone, but I don't do this that often. Maybe I'll do it later. I suspect there's not anybody watching it actively now. Might be. I have been streaming for a while, so it might be a few people. But I apologize. I can't even see. If you are, you know, say something in chat. I'll see it later when I review it. I'll see your chat. Yeah. Plus 10% chance to what you have. So plus 10% to 0 is 0. So I gotta get a life steal ability first, and then that'll help. So that means, so maybe I'll get plus 50%. So if I have 3% life steal, 3, I'll give me another, it'll be like 4.5. That's not bad. That's balanced, I think. I almost want to just get more money. Alright, engineer, here we go. Got my team. Engineer. What's the one guy called? Merc? I forget what he's called now. And the medic. Turret, strike, grenade trail. I guess we'll do turret. I probably should have re-rolled that one. I gotta start using my re-rolls and stuff. Get her handgun up so we can upgrade it. Health regen. SMG, there we go. Level 2 weapon for him. Oh, what's she got? Vaccinate the ones that were too afraid to take the... No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Programmers are woke. Oh, that's funny as shit, though. Vaccinate the ones that were too afraid to take the vaccine in time. So the anti-vaxxers, referring to, I'm assuming, the COOF, where people didn't want to take the vax. What a world we live in. I don't even get into all that stuff. But that's funny though. I like that. That's good. Critical crit chance 10. Hell yeah, I'll take that. So what is she doing? Where's her? What does it do to him? It's not doing a lot of damage. I thought maybe it would turn him into a... Like he's... I'm not sure what that thing does to him. Not much, it looks like. It's slow. It doesn't really kill him. Like, I like the joke, right? But I wish I would put a better description as actually what it does. Health regen, helicopter strike. Let's get that assault rifle going. We're gonna need it. Now I'm seeing purple. Is that from her thing? Is spreading? Let's see when she hits him. So he's definitely tagged by her. It's like, is it given like an AoE purple when he takes damage? Like when they die, they explode? If so, that's nice. That's like an adder, area of effect damage, adder from her weapon. Well, I guess I don't have any grenades, so... So here, it's damage per second, 54. Fire rate, so it's like a dot? I don't know. But she doesn't get any upgrades past this, so I don't know. Well, it's her main weapon, so I'll upgrade that over other things, but... Very interesting. I'm liking how he's designing, or she, I don't know who in the heck is developing this game. I like how they are making the classes. I don't know how else to describe it, but I'm trying to not get distracted and die. I'm seeing like purple splashes when they die, and I'm thinking that's from her. Is it AoE damage? Is it like when she shoots, is it AoE, or is it when she shoots them, when they die, they go and AoE damage everybody? SMG, we gotta get that up and get that assault rifle going, because we don't have a lot of damage other than that assault rifle right now. Yeah, I gotta get his main weapon up. I feel like the main weapons are a lot stronger than the abilities right now, but maybe that's just me not putting points into the abilities, so it feels like that. But I don't know. I feel like the main weapons are stronger, and I don't think I've ever upgraded an ability to like a phase 2 of that ability, right? So I'm wondering if that's something that's going to come later. Because once we can modify the abilities and what's the word I'm looking for? Evolve them. That'll be better. Potato. I don't know what potato does. Is that the screamy lady that throws stuff at me? Which I think she's a cool boss. She's like, "Wah!" and it summons these things. I think that's awesome. Really digging the graphics. It's pretty, it's bright, it's colorful, it's more realistic than the other ones. I got nothing against these graphics. It's not lagging my old computer at all. I haven't lagged out at all. And I've lagged out in some of the other ones. So my computer needs to be upgraded big time. Yeah, I'm a gamer with a gamer kid and a gamer wife. So that's 3 gaming computers I gotta maintain now, and I'm last on the list. Their computers are starting to get old. Mine's beyond old. Still going though. I don't think we've seen a huge gap in. I think we're reaching that technology break point. Main weapon. Yeah, I think we're starting to see that technology break point because the fact that my computer, my gaming computer, is like, when did I build it? 2012. It got struck by lightning in like 2 years after I built it. Came in through the network cable, Comcast. Came in, hit the telephone pole someplace down the line. Came in through the router, through the plug, and zapped my machine. Knocked my NIC card out, knocked my video card out, and I think I had to get a new motherboard. I don't remember. Yeah, I think I got just a cheapy motherboard to replace it, and I kind of upgraded the graphics card to. I think I got a 1060 in there. That's when those were kind of new. See. Yeah, I'm gonna get electrocution now. So it's slightly upgraded a long time ago, but it's still old. Processor's old. i5 processor. I can't even upgrade it really. Like I could get another. If I spend another $200 on a processor, I could get a 10% processor boost. Like I got, like you know, when I build computers, I build them so they're pretty good, but they're not top end. You know, like a high mid is usually what I shoot for. I think that back then anyway, it was the best bang for the buck. So I can't even really upgrade it too much without having to get a whole new motherboard, and you know, I'm not doing all that. I'm just getting, but you know, it's time to build another computer. This turns into the streaming box or whatever. But yeah, it's in desperate need. Point being, not really lagging. Streaming, not lagging. So. Of course, there's not a lot of zombies right now, but I've gotten to the point where there was a lot of zombies on one of the games. And it felt completely smooth. I didn't lag, chop at all. Now, my frames per second sucks, but I think that's fine for these types of games. I think that's largely because I'm streaming right now. I think that might actually literally be my streaming settings. I think I'm streaming at 30 frames per second or something like that. I don't know. Nah, it's going up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Other than my computer's old. But it's still working. So, my opinion of this game after playing it, here's my opinion. It's worth it. It's 10 bucks. I actually bought this and my son came in and was like, ooh, that looks kind of cool. What is that? Oh, that's a new one, da 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 da. And then came in again and was like, hey, that costs $10. He thought it was free or something. I was like, yeah, you can. I'm not buying it for you. You can play mine when I'm done. You can play my account. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, you know, it's $10. It's worth it. I'll just buy it for him. Sniper rifle or skip it? We did assault rifle last time, which I liked. Let's go with sniper rifle. Try it out this time. Is it taking out them bosses? I don't know. Does it penetrate? If it doesn't penetrate, I'm going to say that's pretty bleh. Or pierce, I should say, not penetrate. If it doesn't pierce, I'm going to say it's pretty It's meh. Muddy modifier, 10%. Critical chance? Oh yeah. I'll take a 10%er. I need a life force suck. I don't know what they call it. Life steal. Ah! And I just got mangled because I paused it. Oh, that put me in a bad spot. Ah, I looked over at the SOS detected. No, I didn't get any life steal at all. That really hindered me. I think the medic did not shine. Look at her crappy damage. She totally did not shine because I couldn't get a life steal. I'm still going to use her. I believe in her. I have faith. Oh, what's that? Oh, can I get a screenshot? What's my screenshot button? There we go. Binary code. I want to punch that and see what it says. Alright, now I got these unlocked. And they start at 4, and I only have 3. This is the big one here. Oh, that only gives you 2% though. I'm looking for lifesteal. There's regen. Is lifesteal so powerful they don't have it in here at all? They don't even have lifesteal in here. Lifesteal and crit, 2 powerful things in games. So what do I gotta do to unlock the medic? I got halfway there. I gotta kill more bosses to unlock Ghost, and then these guys aren't even developed yet. I'll tell you what, so I don't know if I finished my opinion or I rambled about something else. Probably start talking about my computer, but as far as this game, I think it's worth it. That's my review. It's $10. I'm happy to put this into my Survivor genre category, along with Vampire Survivor and all the other ones that I've played. Great games. I wish I could have this on my mobile phone, so when I'm sitting on a train or a bus or a plane, I could grab one of these and pop it on my mobile and just sit there and boop around. I was playing a couple of. There was one of these on mobile I was playing. It's kind of alright, but it's all like stupid pay-to-win stuff. You know, it was just designed to like trap you into pay-to-win. So, if you guys know of a mobile version of these types of games that are really good or decent in the style of Vampire Survivor, other than the Vampire Survivor one, I think I was playing that on their web browser at one point. So let's go with her handgun was crap, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, just let me know. Decent mobile Survivor game that I could just have on my phone. It doesn't require internet access. It doesn't have stupid pay to win. I don't care if it has transactions in it, just not something that's forcing you to, or that's a requirement to play. And I don't care if it's actually pay. If it's good, I'll pay $5-10 for it. It's not a problem. Just so I have that on my account. Just so if I'm sitting in the DMV or whatever, and I want something to entertain myself. Maybe sitting someplace where I don't have internet access, so I can't read my emails. So I can just go on and play for a couple minutes. Let me know. Share your knowledge. There we go. Look at that. Lifesteal chance. 3%. So now I got something to work with here. I don't know how a USB drive gives you a lifesteal chance, but... So 3%, we'll bump it up to nothing. Let's see. Let's see what it did. 3% is so low that it would be 3.3%. So yeah, it's 10% of what you currently have. But that will add up. So after 2 of those, that's going to give me another percentage. And if I get multiple lifesteal options, I can get that up to like 9% or 12%. So then you're talking a pretty nice jump by spending the points. You got to pay for it though, because you're not putting points into something else. But I really think that lifesteal can keep you alive for a long time. All right. But I do need some damage, so. Or else I'm going to die before I even get my other survivor. There we go. SOS. Again, I really think instead of just putting a little green image of a guy sitting there needing help, like it would be better if you had to like run over here and they're like in the police car. You open it up and get them out. Engineer or tank? I love my engineer. I really like the engineer. I don't even care if he was lower DPS. I'm taking that engineer always. I love the electricity. I love that bright laser beam that hurts my eyes. So this will be another. What's that? Reuse. Duration. What's duration mean? Duration of lifesteal. Why would there be a duration on lifesteal? You hit them, and then it has a chance to steal life. What am I missing that there's... Oh, how often it can happen? Where's it at here? I don't understand what duration would mean. What do you think it means if you're watching this? Either live or in the future. Why would there be a duration on lifesteal? Look. Oh, it's a cooldown. So it can only probably can only happen once every so often. So it's not like... Because that would... Yeah, I guess that's OP. Because I'm thinking every shot has a chance to lifesteal. So it puts a cooldown on it. So 4 seconds. You can lifesteal, then you gotta wait 4 seconds. And then you can lifesteal, then you gotta wait 4 seconds. Which is kind of weird to do that. Just lower the percent chance. I guess my kid got bored of it already. Let's see. I told him, I said, if this is what I say with all games I buy. Listen, if you don't like it or something that you don't think you're gonna play a lot, don't play past 2 hours, because then you'll block me from being able to refund it. So play it for an hour and a half and decide if you want to keep it or not. Decide if you ever want to play it again. Health regen, that's nice. Whatever, I guess might as well get her gun upgraded. I like picking up these little things, I guess. It gives you a reason to move around. But you know what I wouldn't mind? I honestly wouldn't mind if you just got XP for killing them. And you didn't have to run around and pick them up. You didn't have to grab to use. I guess it adds to the game, but I honestly, I don't feel like running around that much. Go ahead and get one in turret. I wouldn't mind if I could just chill like this when I'm powerful enough. Like, that's my goal, actually. So I did SWAT last time. Kind of like SWAT, though. Let's go with tank. Honestly, the helicopter gets on my nerves. I like it. I think it's cool, but it's distracting. But yeah, I wouldn't mind where I didn't have to worry about running around picking up the gems. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if I just got XP for killing them. And I know it detracts from the game, but, you know, to me, these games aren't supposed to be, like, just... I like to be able to, like, just get super powerful. Like, that's my goal. Get super powerful to the point where I'm just like, I could just stand there and be like, "Wow, I could take it." Maybe that's just me, though, right? I'm being retarded. My retarded preferences. Hopefully. We take a little bit of damage, the whole screen goes red. I do like that, though. Usually in these games, I'm like, I can't even tell when I'm taking damage or not half the time. This game lets you know when you're taking damage, which I do kind of like. That red comes around, it just, you know, really attracts my attention. I'm like, whoa, whoa, it just got hit. So I do like that. That's good. Good design. But maybe if it wasn't for, like, just a quick nip, you know, just like a minor damage. Maybe if it was just like a quick flash of red, and then that long red when you take Like if they made 2 versions, I don't know, they might already be doing that. That would be nice. Like a quick blip that's not as noticeable. And then that longer version that it does now whenever something touches you. Here, let me get right there. See how that long version, like boom, it goes for like, I don't know, is that a full second, maybe half a second? So maybe you know, 250 milliseconds. If it's set to 750 or 1000 right now, maybe if you take a little bit of damage, well, I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. If you take a little bit of damage, it just does it for like 300 milliseconds. And if you take a heavy damage, it does it for, you know, whatever, excuse me, whatever duration it's doing it for now. Dumb idea? I don't know. I kind of feel like these ideas I have are pretty decent. I'm sure everybody just, not everybody, I'm sure there's people that would disagree with them. Now I'm up to 6%, so 10% of 6 is 0.6 now, so working it up. Yeah, I'd like to actually be able to design a game. I can't program though. I can't graphic. I'm ideas. I'd like to be in charge of other people who have ability. I can't do, but I can tell you what to do. That would be fun to build a game. I'm just gonna go ahead and get 1 point in that. Yeah, just have a capable team of good designers and programmers and just give them the ideas and listen to their ideas. And yeah, that's good. No, I don't want to implement that. Hopefully they don't get pissed off when I say no to their ideas, which everybody does. Everybody thinks their ideas are the best, right? I often wonder that about my ideas. I think they're really good. I think they would work out. I think a lot of my ideas, I think they would work out. I think it's not a unique perspective, it's a experienced perspective, I guess I should say. But then I often wondered, am I just being like everybody else who thinks their own ideas are good? Is that my ego? But I would love to do that. That would probably be, if I won the lottery, say I had 300 million, I'll never spend that money. You know, I mean, I trust me, I could live comfortably. I could spend it if I wanted to, but let's see, my upbringing and my experiences wouldn't allow me to spend it too frivolously, right? But what I would want to do is, I would want to do that. Design a video game. Not design it. Be the boss. Telling people. So pump action shotgun, by the way, is good. Telling my employees how I want it designed, and then having them figure out how to make my ideas come true, and then me reviewing their solution to my idea and saying, no, yes, how about this, how about this, how about that. You guys haven't seen his rocket launcher yet, so I'm gonna start pumping his as a priority. His third weapon is a rocket launcher. It might be a rocket launcher slash something else. I don't know what the other else thing is. Do you see them taking damage over there? Is that from her needle? I see purple flashing over there, and people taking damage, but I'm not sure. That's actually pretty nice if it is. It just sits, if when they explode, it just sits there and makes bloop bloop bloop. Yeah, see how they're exploding? And you got that purple stuff going out? Ooh, she is a damage multiplier, is what she is. That's nice. I wonder how much damage that'll do. Anyway, yeah, dreaming about winning the lottery. It'll never happen, right? It's like getting struck by lightning 3 times. But that's my dream. That's what I would do. If I made a pharmaceutical company that netted me $900 million, you know, I probably wouldn't run for president. I'd probably make video games to waste everybody's time. But I'd make a damn good one. At least I would try to. Because I wouldn't be focusing on profits. I wouldn't be letting profits kill me. My goal would be, can we make enough money to sustain the servers? You know? And sustain the programmers? If we can do that, we're doing good. Anything above that is cake. It's bonus. I wouldn't even want my money back out of it. I would just want to make something good. Minigun. Ooh, so he has a rocket launcher, which was nice. It's a little slow, but it was nice. I guess his other option is minigun, which to me sounds better. I like things that go burr. Sorry, it was rubbing my eyes. I like things that go burr, so let's see what this does. Alright. Let's get his weapon up to... This reminds me of that Roblox game, what was it, RTS? I think that's it, real-time strategy, I think it's called. It's basically the tower game, the Roblox tower game. I played that a lot with my son, a lot. We played so many hours on that, grinding that thing out. But it reminds me of the little mini gunners in there. That's my go-to, upgrading those mini gunners. Just swamping the whole thing with mini gunners. Ouch, I knew I wasn't getting away from that. Oh no, I'm messing up with this boss here. We could find some hearts. I don't want to end this because I'm doing real good. I don't want to end this because stupid mistake with a boss. Because I have a good chance of getting that life one hit up. But you can see that life one hit is really working for me. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I was just heading to that green thing. Let me get this first. Not sure what happiness is. I got 2 happiness already. But I'll go with health regen. We're at 44, 66. That life one hit, it's working. Alright. I gotta get his laser beam updated. That life one hit is keeping me alive. Look at that. That's not regen, that's life one hit doing that. And that's really without hers. I haven't even like locked her abilities in on that yet. Yeah, perfect. Life steal. Sorry, I'm calling it life one hit. I think that's Diablo. Diablo 3 life one hit, I think. You know what I want to play for Diablo? I want to play Diablo 3 when it first came out. I would take that over Diablo 4. It had a real money auction house, and I know people try to blame that for everything that was wrong in the universe. I'm going to get hit by this guy. Maybe I should just take that now. Because I'm going to get hit by this guy. Go, go, go! Alright, made it. I know that everybody was like, that's why it was bad. That wasn't why it was bad. Why it was bad is because they tried to make it too hardcore. They tried to make it too grindy. If it wasn't as hard to get gear and as grindy and as hard to level up, I think everybody would have enjoyed the real money auction house better, because that, you know, things would have sold for really cheap because it would have been plentiful. Gear would have dropped, and it wasn't hard to get gear. If they made the gear about as obtainable as Diablo 4 when Diablo 3 came out, that would have been probably perfect. Perfect, because you're still going to want top tier, top stat gear. That kind of stuff would sell, but it will also be pretty rare, right? But, you know, just gearing up to get there so you can grind that, you can do yourself. So that's what the problem was. People couldn't even progress without buying stuff, from what I remember. So it wasn't the fact that the real life auction house was a thing. I thought that was great. Many people made money off of it. Anything that puts money in the player's pocket and the company's pocket is a win-win. I think now that everybody has their eyes open on what pay to win really is, what microtransactions really are, and how bad they really are. Like, imagine you can increase your character. What's that? Unlock second rank for medic. Nice. Imagine you can increase your character and make money doing it instead of having to pay $600 like Darth microtransaction does. Which, by the way, I love that guy. I'm glad he's doing good. You know, imagine that. Imagine you can increase your character and make a little extra on things you don't need that you can sell off. That would be awesome. That would give me a reason to play. That would give me some commerce that actually is putting money in my pocket, which is even nice. Nicer. So I would love that. So if they made the game, if the game came out like and it was Diablo 3, I would be more happy with it than what it is now. So this is maxed out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 50% lifesteal chance and 25% value. Why does it say cooldown? It's a I understand now. It gives you a window to have lifesteal. So lifesteal triggers, and then you have 7 seconds, or however many seconds. So this increases the window, and then it cools down. I understand now. It's an ability with a cooldown. I didn't understand how that worked. I see lifesteal, and I'm like, it's on always. This is only on once every 45 seconds for whatever seconds. So this is increasing the duration, which is important. Which is over here someplace. I guess this one. So my lifesteal is on right now, right? Or I don't need it. Look, it's not activating. Now I need it to activate. Activate. Yeah, now activated because I wasn't 100% health. So now I can lifesteal and get my health back. Some life back. So okay. So it's not super OP. I guess I had to put a limitation on it. That's actually pretty smart. So it puts a window in where lifesteal can't save your butt if you're doing incredible damage, because lifesteal can make you invincible if you're doing enough damage. Not that it can in this game how it's set up, but that's smart to put a cooldown on it actually. Makes it less OP. Lifesteal chance, boom. Now look at that. Now because I bumped up, my base is 9. Look, I'm at 19% lifesteal chance. And when I lifesteal, I'm snatching 6%, which I don't know what that means. 6% of the damage I did goes to life. I'm not sure what that means. Or 6% of her life, or 6% of my life. So it's either 6% of the damage I did gets absorbed, gets stolen, or I heal 6% of my life. Minigun. Alright, let's do it. A minigun is nasty. I got a feeling that's going to come out as a high stat. It is just ripping up constantly. I feel like if anything is close, it takes it out. Wow, I'm just now getting him to Tesla level? Wow. Still a ways away from the laser beam. Boss. Ready? He'll be like, rah! Why did I do that? Take all kinds of damage. Lifesteal on. Go. Lifesteal's on. Get it. Use of lifesteal. 98. 23, 24, 37, 38, 50. Oh, something just hit me because I was looking at the lifesteal value and not what I was doing. And if that lifesteal doesn't trigger while you're at full health, that'll be nice because that'll let you reserve it for when you really need it. So if her gun is doing what I think it's doing, I'm definitely going to bump that up. Get my laser beam and bump her primary up, and I think I'm golden, and I think it's just about staying alive. I got to start focusing. Hold on a second. Oh, I think after this one I'm done because I got to use the bathroom. I think we'll end it on this high note. Coffee's almost done, so drinking coffee late. I'm gonna be up late tonight. If any of you guys are EverQuest players, I was on Oakwind, and I think I'm retiring from Oakwind for now because when the XP bonus happened, I jumped over to Agnar. So I always wanted to play on Agnar, which is a pop lock. It's the TLP pop locks, so you gotta have a subscription and everything. You gotta use Chrono for it. But I always wanted to play on it, but I just couldn't get I couldn't get motivated to get started. I'd log into my old characters there, and I'd like, there's nobody around, and it's desolate, and I'm like, this is pointless, and I'd log off, and it's overwhelming to pick up where you left off at too. You got all these items and abilities, and you're not familiar with them because you messed with them years ago. So it's overwhelming. But I thought to myself, I really enjoy EverQuest. Like, I enjoyed Oakwind. My plan was to play Oakwind and then play Diablo 4. That was my plan. And then to stay on Diablo 4 and maybe do a little bit of Oakwind. Diablo 4, you know, got bored of that. Just forcing myself to log in. I'm not going to beat that dead horse over again. So I went back to Oakwind, playing and raiding and stuff like that. More casual and casual guilds instead of more successful hardcore guilds, because I just didn't want to kill myself with raid schedules and stuff like that with work, because work's tough. Work's actually going to be tough this month for me. Next couple months is going to be really rough. But in the back of my head, I thought, you know what? After I'm done with Oakwind, the whole time I thought it, even with Diablo, I want to give Agnar a shot this year, is what I was thinking in the back of my head. I really want to give it a good, honest shot. Well, I kind of got sick of Oakwind for reasons. The guilds that I joined just weren't good. Couldn't find one that matches my raid schedule, basically is what it was. Other than that, I liked the server. But I thought, well, the XP bonus weekend came out, and I thought, let me try get on Agnar and see if that'll probably bring people to it, and people will be active, and maybe I can get into some groups and stuff like that. And I thought, well, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab my characters and just feel lost and not, you know, have that same problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new character. And so I opened up both of my accounts that I had there because I was running a box, so I'd see which one was my main and which one was not, and realized I had like a level 53 druid or whatever, so I was like, oh, okay, I can help power level my character, so that'll help. So I got a box going, opened up both accounts, power level my character up, completely alone from like 1 to 30, and then you start meeting people that were able to solo easily up until like 30ish, right? Because that's what everybody does. They solo because there's not a lot of groups. Then I start bumping into people to group with. So then, like, every time I logged in, there's 1 or 2 people looking for group, and you might not have full groups and stuff like that, but everybody just kind of invites everybody to not be alone. So it's like a very, while it's not like groups everywhere, everybody's very willing to group just because there's no groups. So it's almost, because there's fewer people there, you tend to meet up with people and hook up with people more. And the higher level people there, if you're looking for group and they have a spot, they'll invite you just so you can chill and power, like basically get power leveled, because that's the mentality there, because there's so few players. every player matters, right? And they're happy to have some new people come onto the server or help somebody out level, you know. So what it turned into is I barely had time to do any of the stuff I wanted to do. I was always getting invited to groups. Like I would start like, I better start paying attention is what I better start doing. So regardless, say, because it was the reverse, there's not a lot of people there, more people were inclined to let you into their groups and party. And then at one point, this high-level dude is like power level at 6 of his alts. He's like stealing all my mobs, right? I had a little mini group going, and the dude's like stealing the whole zone. And I'm just like, you know, it was like killing our XP. I didn't want to complain to him and be like, why don't you stop? Blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, it was time to take a break. I've been playing for a while. So we just decided to kind of call it quits and we'll meet up later and take a break or whatever. These bosses are like chasing me down. I think the only thing keeping me alive at this point is that lifesteal. Making the story a lot longer it has to be. Anyway, you know, I was logging out and I was like, I said something to him. Or he said something to me, and I was like, yeah, I was like, dude, you were like taking all of our XP or something. He was like, oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Oh, he trained me. That's what it was. He pulled like half the zone, and because I was so used to Oakwind's new rule set, where things basically you can't get trained anymore. Like once they aggro the target, it's locked, so you don't get aggro from it. So they could pull a whole bunch of mobs near you, and it won't matter. But because I was fighting, I got aggroed all his mobs, and for whatever reason, I think he like died or something. He pulled too much. His trade came back and wiped me out and my group out, and we didn't die. We were able to like teleport out or succor to the zone evac. What happened? Did I win? Oh my god! I'm not even paying attention. I won that one. That was so easy. I've never won before. That was purely because of the medic. Purely because of the medic. That made that so easy. Yeah, minigun. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. 2. 4. What is this? An apple won't keep me away. Dog eat ghost in hell. What? I got all kinds of unlocks. Freezing flask, antidote flask. Open an item chest grants you a bonus of happiness and dodge. Ghost pills. I unlock Ghost? Oh man, I gotta play Ghost. Maybe the stream doesn't end yet. It goes forever. Alright, so let's do some regen. Critical hit chance. Iframes. Oh, that's it. Alright. Did I unlock Ghost? Oh, alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. One more. We gotta do Ghost, and we gotta see what her second rank is. Because we unlocked the rank. So let me finish the story. So anyway, he was like, "Oh, dude, sorry about that. Didn't mean to wipe you guys out." And that's why we broke up. We were like, "All right, you know, XP's kind of because they're pulling most of the mobs, and we just kind of got broken up, and now we got to get back together." So it's a good time to take a break. So anyway, I mentioned that to him, not complaining. He was like, "Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that." I was like, "Yeah, no problem. We're taking a break." He was like, "Hey, man, you want to join me? I can kick one of my, you know, alts that I'm power leveling out. It's not a big deal." And I was like, not gonna refuse power level. I jump in, man. We're going for hours, grinding, power leveling. I take a break. I come back on. He invites me into his guild, and then I'm like, you know, now I'm like looking for group and general chat, plus looking for group and guild. And guild people just invite me constantly. From that point on, I was just getting invited. It was either a guild meet invite me from guild chat, or somebody invited me from general chat. A lot of times people from general chat were my guild mates, and they didn't even realize it. They were just inviting me. So it turned out, the whole point of the story is, it turned out to be more sociable than Oakwind was, which is the most recent, so the most alive TLP, even though Agnar was the most dead. So with the events that happened on Oakwind, You know, it's kind of at a downturn there. I was like, you know what? Let me take a break from Oakwood and let me focus on Agnar. And I've been having a blast. So I don't want to jinx it. Knocking on wood. Hopefully, I'm going to start raiding next week. So I've probably been doing that. So my goal kind of advanced. That's what I'm spending a lot of my time on. In between that, when I have time, when I don't have time, because EQ requires a chunk of time, 2-3 hours. If I only have an hour, like it's almost like, is it worth even logging on? So if I don't have a lot of time, then I'm jumping on like 7 Days to Die or a game like this or something like that. If I want a game when I have a short amount of time, so that's why I haven't been making a lot of videos. So let's lead with Ghost so we can get his second skills up. We have a new map. Let's try. Oh, we're gonna end the stream on a high note. Let's do a new map with Ghost as the lead, and then we'll pick medic, and then we'll pick either tank or engineer. Look at him. I wish I could zoom in. Is he a robot? What is he? He looks like a ninja with a sword. I like the desert. That's cool looking. It's like a desert waste. Oh my goodness. He's melee. Oh, he's a melee character. I want to say melee. I've almost completely stopped saying melee now. It's only taken 15 years, 20 years. He's a melee character. Check him out. Protocol, critical. He's like an android melee character. Launch an AI enhanced program within your mask to improve your targeting proficiency. That's not just him, is it? Because if I get that crit, it's going to go over to my stats for my whole team. So is he the true critter? And then that's his katana. Gives zombies a glimpse of stars cut through them. Critical hit chance 35. Oh. It's another duration. Only for 5 seconds. Every 30 seconds. Whatever. He'll be a crit machine every 5 seconds for 30 seconds. Which, what is that? It's not 25. It's like... I don't know. I can't do the math in my head right now. I'm trying to figure out what the... If it's for 5 seconds every 35 seconds, if it was 100% crit chance, what would that be? And then knock that down to, you know, whatever it was, 25 or 35 crit chance. So what's the actual true crit chance average? Alright, let's get his shurikens going. He is a robot AI. He's a guy with AI suit. Ninja. Neat. I'm liking it. And that gives the duration a bump. So 6 seconds plus 1. 6, 7, 8, 9. So another 9-second one, just like the mage. And that increases. Let's do his main weapon. What the heck? Sandworms. Nice. Good job, devs. I think I was watching a video with Asmongold talking about a game. I think he was comparing... What was he comparing? The new game, Starfield, to... Oh, what's the other space game? Why is my mind not working? The other space game that came out 6 years ago was trash, and they've been working on it ever since to make it better. Anyway, in there, the trash game had sandworms in it, and he was like, that's what games need. They need that wow factor. But he's not wrong. And that was it. They did that. They did that too. These devs put in a little bit of wow factor. Put in some sandworms. Asmon would be happy. Hey, how come Asmongold's not playing this game? Has he done... I wonder... I'm going to check his channel. I wonder if he's done this game. He's into this genre as well. What are we doing? Katana splash. And a wide sword cuts wide. Damage, fire rate. I don't know what that does. Oh, here comes another sandworm. I think I would have made that sandworm kind of like jump out and then kind of like fall over, go in. I don't know. Tank or SWAT? Tank or SWAT? I like that minigun. Tank and engineer. Oh. Oh no. I shouldn't have picked either. My engineer's going bye-bye. My engineer's going bye-bye because I gotta have the medic. Oh well. No laser beam this time. Tank's a good choice though. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I'm not gonna last very long anyway. This map does more damage or something. So I think I might have got distracted. That's why I haven't been making videos, because there's not a lot of content to make for EverQuest. Although I do have some ideas for some video content for EverQuest. It's just a matter of me getting it organized in my head as to what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, and then getting the footage to do what I want to do. I might have to... I know there's a way you can run your own server and like, or just play around and like, because I'm thinking like zone guides and stuff like that. Basically, I want to... The whole thing with YouTube is you're gaining knowledge that you have, your insight, and then you're transferring that knowledge into video form, video and audio, and then you're sharing that with everybody. That's the way it is for everything. That's what everybody wants. So how do you do that? How do I transfer my knowledge? How do I make an appropriate format that's going to be consumable for people to transfer the knowledge that I've gained playing that game for 23 plus years, playing the TLPs since 2007 every year. You know, that's what comes down to. You got to figure out how to do that in a good format that's going to be understandable and make people want to consume it. And the reason why I don't want to consume it is because they want to learn, and it has to be in a format that they can enjoy. Medic. Increases all healing. Max reduces cooldowns. Okay. Sandworm. That's interesting. That'll keep you on your toes. That's not going to help me now. I'm not getting that until I get other stuff. So I get a lifesteal. One thing I don't like about that, it doesn't give you a base lifesteal. Some regen would be nice though. Yeah, regen ticking. Doom, tick, tick. I don't know, regen might be better than lifesteal. Just because of the cooldown on it. So anyway, yeah, the content, I have some ideas for that, but I don't know when I'll be able to do it or if I'll ever do it. So no commitment there. 7 Days to Die. I'd love to start. I love playing that game. I love playing different servers. I've been playing on a server. It's kind of like an MMO server. It's pretty neat. It's a little grindy though, but I'd love to be able to just do content for that. I really like that game. I think the community's good. I don't get a lot of views for 7 Days to Die content, but you know, that's the way it is. The stuff I like doing, I don't get a lot of views for. Instantly reloads, dodge chance. I mean, I like doing all the games that I play. I only do videos for games that I play, but I guess I might as well just take it now. But the games I can play a lot of, like for example, Satisfactory. I don't play that game right now, not because it's a bad game. I think again, it's like the Agnar thing. It's hard to pick up where you left off, so you got to start over. Like if I played Satisfactory, I put so much work into my current base. I wouldn't even. I want to just relearn the game over again. I'd have to start from scratch, and I don't really feel like doing that right now. I don't have the time to do that. But I love that game. I love making content for that game. I think that game has one of the best communities that I've come across as far as my videos are concerned. You know, Astroneer I like, but you know, that game's kind of limited. Like once you hit end game, like what do? You just keep building your base and building your base. I can't get too crazy with that. The automation they put in that game is amazing. Really, if you like automation, you might want to look at that game if you never checked it out. I'd love to make videos for that game. But it's just tough. You gotta be unemployed. You gotta be retired. You can't, you just, the time it takes to play and then to make the videos and edit the videos. Like, I understand why once you start making a certain amount of money, like the higher end YouTubers, they hire editors. They make the content and then they let the editors do their thing. I completely understand why they do that, because that's I don't know, 3/5 or 4/5 of the work is after you make the video, which is again why I'm doing this live stream. This live stream is really just an effort to put a video out without having to do the bother of editing and uploading. Yeah, I'm gonna get her gun up. I shouldn't even have done that. I would like to get her little AoE thing going. So if you are watching a live stream, do you mind live streams, or would you rather it just be a video, a little bit edited, long format edited video? Because I can do more of this. So that's the other thing. I've done live streams, but I barely get any views on them. And I'm not worried about the active views while I'm live streaming it. I mean, like, afterwards, it's like the search algorithm goes, that's a live stream. People don't want to watch that. It just doesn't advertise. What the heck was that? What was that? Something just like herfed. That was that guy. Check him out. Eesh. A worm and a fat mummy zombie. Check him out. He's funny looking. I don't know how. I think it's funny looking, but I don't know. A fat mummy? It's funny. Yes, I could probably do much more content if I could do this format. And that's why I think a lot of people do Twitch. Honestly, because you can make money there and you don't have to worry about editing. You just get on, you play, so you're combining your play time with your video making time, and that's efficient. That's super efficient. And that's kind of key. XP modifier, weapon critical damage. Opening a chest grants you a bonus of 0.1 happiness and dodge chance. That could be stacky. Oh! 760 damage from what? There it goes. So we got the Sea Ghost. Katana wasn't doing a lot. So I don't like Ghost much. He might be powerful later though. I'll have to check him out. But without being ranged, he has to be too close to do damage. Alright, so that was it. That was my live stream. Let me get my points in. So yeah, let me know if you could, if you care, if you'd like, if you don't mind this type of format, if it can push stuff out. It's not much different than what I do already. So what do I need? 3,000. I'm gonna get hers unlocked. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I might come back later on my own, not stream it, and try to get these guys unlocked to see what they are. I hope you liked the video. Let me know if you like this type of format, if it bothers you. Give it a thumbs up, please, just to try to help the algorithms. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't, I don't care. I still like you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully this went well, and I'll be able to put it up as a normal video. Alright, take care. Bye-bye. Why can't I control my mouse when I tab out? I don't know how to end my stream. It's not letting me end the stream. I gotta... No, I can't click on the end broadcast button. So I guess I just have to stream forever. This is my life now. It's like the button is messing up or something. Let me go back. Try it on the screen. It's like locking. My mouse just shot off my screen. When I click on it, my mouse just shoots downward. That's so weird. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like the overlay is messing up. So Alt F8. There we go. Alright, see you guys later. Sorry about that. What? That's not what I want to do. What is going on? Let me see if I can do it with my keyboard. It's like the game's trying to take the game. Alt F8 is stop. Let me try Alt F7.